I want to share a story yesterday. Yesterday, I went to the park with my bike and I bring my camping chair and my tumbler of coffee. And then it was nice morning. It's chilly. It's not too hot. I ride my motorcycle. It's about 2 kilometers, and then I arrive at the park. And then I go down. I have a walk. It was such a nice experience to have those fresh air where you're walking. You see a lot of people having fun. It also rubs off on you a little bit. Then I find a spot where I can sit. Then I found that 2 tree. Not many people go there, and I set up my camping chair there. I sit down, take out my Kindle, take out my tumbler, have a sip of coffee while reading a book. And that was such a fun experience, and I truly want to repeat that again. The reason why I'm telling you this story is it doesn't have to be complex, doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't need a lot of people to bring you joy in your life, in the moments of your life, whatever you do. And it's like an happiness. When we want to be happy, if we depend on something that is difficult to get, something that must be expensive, what happens is it's hard for you to be in state of happiness. Most of the time you will be in a state of lack because you don't get all of those. But if you, like me, like what I'm doing yesterday, that what I had done, to have to have a joy in such a simple activity, it's easy for you to do that. You can do that anytime you want. It also gives a sense of freedom while having fun at it. For example, you can do it anywhere you want, anytime you want, if you have a perspective like this. But what is the problem with people who cannot get a joy from simple activity? First thing that I will tell them is to check your dopamine reward system. Is it fried or is it in normal condition? So if it's fried, when you take joy in doing doom scrolling, for example, doom scrolling, you go through the shorts that is 3 second, 2 second, you scroll it past. One shot you get a little bit burst of dopamine. You get it after 1 hour. You will use it all the dopamine tank that you have, dopamine in the tank. You will empty the tank, and you will feel like you don't want to do anything. And then when your dopamine is low, you will be in depressed state, and when you don't want to do anything, you cannot get joy in anything you want. And also when your dopamine is only obtained from a single activity, what happens, you're narrowing the activities that can bring you joy. So only that scrolling, maybe at first it brings you joy to do that scrolling, but over time you need more, because the thing about human desire, it is bottomless. You cannot you cannot find the end of it. That's simply a human nature. But by knowing all of this, we have to think about ways to not doing purposeless, unnecessary thing in our lives. And also, most of the time, we want to be in happy state. We want to have state of being where we are happy. We have a freedom. So that's why, back to the point I've mentioned before, to take joy in simple activity, and it will change your life.